All right, back-to-back Central Division champs. How good does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. It's honestly a pleasure to be able to show up here every day with all the people that we get to work with, and these are the days where we get to actually talk about it and enjoy it and have some fun that doesn't necessarily have to do with anything going on the field. We come in here and celebrate as a group for something that we spent a lot of time and a lot of energy pointing towards, and this is it's a big step, and it deserves the time and the acknowledgement, and it's a great day to be able to go out there on the field, put up a banner in front of you and take a picture. It's a lot of fun, and we also know we still have a lot of work to do, but right now we're going to have some fun with this. This is a great day for us.
Before the game today, you were talking about how, when you reflect on this season, you realize how difficult it was to actually get to this point, because we didn't even know if we would ever get to this point. So now that it's here, what are you most proud of as far as how your team and your players handled everything that was thrown at you with 2020?
Yeah, our guys handled everything with extraordinary professionalism, enthusiasm, focus, everything that we talk about every day. In baseball, we play every day, so you have to bring it every day. And we had a group that did that, brought it out onto the field, brought it into the clubhouse, and did everything the right way. And I want to be clear, these are great days, but our group doesn't feel like we're done in any way. We feel like we're just getting going, and that's not just me talking about it. That's what you get when you interact with our players. That's the feel that they give off, and I'm just talking about it. That's them and what they bring to the ballpark every single day.
There was uncertainty, so much uncertainty about who you guys would potentially face in the postseason. Now we know it is Houston. What were your initial thoughts when you did learn that you would be taking on the Astros?
Yeah, we were not focused necessarily on who we might be playing. There was a lot going on in that game, though, today. I'll tell you what, that has something to do with, we'll just say, that has to do with, the way we go about our business. Normally, you just worry about winning the game. Normally you just go out there and say to yourself, we're going to focus on winning. That's the only thing that matters. And that's the way it is probably 99% of the time when you take the field. These are very unusual days. There's a lot, trust me, anyone that says they weren't looking at the White Sox game, especially in the second half of that game, lying. And that's okay. We'll let them lie. All that being said, we were also getting ready for a number of different opponents. We didn't know it was the Astros till very late in the game. We're going to start sitting down and spending some time on the Astros, but today's day was focused on getting to this point where we could say that we were able to win the division, and then we'll get ready for the next opponent. So that's really where we're at, and we might even take another hour or so, and maybe have a little party,
Jim Suhan, do you have anything? Go ahead, Betsy.
Hey Rocco, who were the first people in the dugout to realize that the White Sox had lost and you had clinched the division and kind of alert the rest of the group?
Yeah, so I would normally stay away from details like this, but today's the day to talk about some fun stuff. So, it ended up working out really well for us. There were a couple of guys that, if we could find out, what was going on in that other game where maybe something on top of what we were seeing on the scoreboard. You never know how long the delay is really on a scoreboard. So you're looking at it, and if we found out that we were fortunate enough to win this division, it might change what we were doing in our game. So we just wanted to know that we could find that out. And I don't know, how soon we knew ahead of the actual scoreboard up on the big screen, but it does matter a lot to us. So, there were some guys in the clubhouse that did find out. We knew that they were pretty excited, but in the dugout, we didn't know. So we're just playing to win. We're playing to win the game at hand, and that was it. But once we found out, obviously a relief. And that was a pretty crazy game, it seems, over in Chicago with what was going on. A 10-1 score that ends up a very close ball game, and a ball game that would affect us a lot. That matters. And, there were some people probably peeking under the railing to look at that score a few times during the game, and I might have been one of them.